Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
You did well on the math test.
Of course.
Don't you always fail in the math tests?
Things were different this time. I sat by a math genius.
Huh? You mean you snuck a peek at his test?
Come on. I just took a glance.
Are you crazy? You were cheating. How's your thesis going?
Don't mention it. The thesis due date is coming, but my thesis isn't even close to being done.
I've finished the first draft, but the professor said it's poorly written. I have to rewrite it. It's so depressing.
Don't worry. Anyway, you are better than me.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Young Min. What's your name?
My name is Jessica. It's nice to meet you.
Yes, it's nice to meet you too. Are you a new student too?
No, I'm a sophomore. I take it you are a new student?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to be here.
Have fun while it lasts. The excitement wears off real quick. Especially after you see how much homework you get. Where are you from?
I'm from Korea. My parents wanted me to go to an American university, so I came here.
I have never been to Korea. I've been to Japan before, but never Korea.
Why were you in Japan?
My father thought it would be a good experience to take a vacation to a different country. He's so into learning about different cultures.
That's pretty cool.
I thought it would have been more fun if I went without my parents.
Well, if you ever want to visit Korea, I would be happy to show you around.
Thanks for the offer. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, the professor is coming. We'll talk more after class.
Okay.
Mister, there are two things that you'll need to know.
What are they?
Mister, the school has 3 lunch periods, and the kids are divided into 3 groups to go to lunch.
Wow.
Mister, furthermore, when you are dismissed in the afternoon, you will be divided into 2 waves.
2 waves?
Mister, the school parking lot is not big enough for all the school buses to come in at one time. So only half the buses come in first to pick up the first wave students.
And the other half come in later to pick up the second wave. How should we commemorate the centenary of the founding of the university? We have been given quite a large budget to pay for some events.
We should certainly hold a big party for the professors and students. We could have a firework display.
Do you think that we should invite alumni and former professors?
If we do, too many people might attend. Perhaps we should invite all of them, but make a small charge to attend.
Good idea. We should also hold a series of presentations. We could have presentations on the history of the university, the courses we offer, and our links with other universities.
Good idea. I think we could also have presentations by former students on how their experience here helped them in their lives.
We could have another on the successes of graduates from here.
I think that we could also produce some merchandise for the centenary, T-shirts, mugs, plates, pens, and things like that.
That's an excellent idea. Hopefully, we would be able to make a profit. A few professors and students are writing a book on the history of the university.
I'm looking forward to reading that. We could have book signings by famous professors and alumni.
A group of students from the art and music faculty are producing a short film.
I'm sure that will be very popular. Okay, let's think about how we can put these ideas into practice.
Wake up, Eric, time to rise and shine.
Oh, hi, Jane. I must have fallen asleep while I was reading.
You and everyone else. It looks more like a campground than a library.
Well, the dorm's too noisy to study in, and I guess this place is too quiet.
Have you had any luck finding a topic for your paper?
No, Professor Grant told us to write about anything in cultural anthropology. For once I wish she hadn't given us so much of a choice.
Well, why not write about the ancient civilizations of Mexico? You seem to be interested in that part of the world.
I am, but there is too much material to cover. I'll be writing forever, and Grant only wants 5 to 7 pages.
So they limit it to one region of Mexico. Say the Yucatan. You've been there and you said it's got lots of interesting relics.
That's not a bad idea. I brought plenty of books and things back with me last summer. That would be great resource material. Now if I can only remember where I put them. Mister. Are you Mary Lynn?
Yes.
Mister. I'm Mr. Rogers, your homeroom teacher.
Where should I sit?
Mister. Why don't you sit behind Brad?
Who's Brad?
Mister. He's that guy in the blue shirt.
When does the first period begin, by the way?
Mister. As soon as the bell rings after the morning announcement. Excuse me, Professor. I have to talk to you about why my homework didn't get done.
What happened that you didn't get it done?
I had to watch a football game instead.
Well, you had more than one day. Couldn't you have fit it in on another day?
Yes, I think so.
Either way, I only allow one missed assignment per semester. When will you be turning the makeup in?
I'll make it up next week.
Fine, but it cannot happen again if you want an A in the class.
Okay, I can do that.
Remember that you are in college now, not high school.
Brad, wait.
What?
How come you have a locker but I don't?
Mr. Rogers probably forgot to assign a locker to you.
I had to carry my backpack with me all day.
Remind him to give you a locker tomorrow.
Does it have a lock?
No. You have to buy your own. You'll have to go to a hardware store to pick one up. Hello?
Good morning, Nathaniel. This is Leah calling from the International Student Office.
Good morning.
The reason I'm calling is because Ms. Collins will not be able to call you back until next week.
Oh, I had hoped she would have called me back yesterday.
She's terribly sorry about that. She had to leave the office suddenly and won't be able to return until next week. She hopes you understand.
Is there someone else I can talk to?
She asked me to call you to book an appointment with someone else today. When are you free today?
Any time after 2 p.m. today would be good for me.
Mr. Liu is available at 2:15 today. Will that work for you?
I'd prefer to speak with Ms. Fonda.
I'm afraid she isn't available this afternoon. She has an opening at 11:30 this morning. Will that work for you?
That will be fine.
Okay. We'll be expecting you at 11:30 then. See you then.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.